YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant analysis. This time is going to be on some West Coast rivals, the Sacramento Kings versus the Golden State Warriors. The Kings win this game 123-117. They go to 23-20, 13-12 at home. The Warriors go to 21-22, 10-11 away from home. And they was winning this game for a majority of it. The Warriors was. They let the Kings go on that run in the third quarter, and they was able to get a game where it was going back and forth, and you just didn't know who was going to win. And the Warriors got a little hot from the 3-point line, but then the Kings just kept keeping it simple, trusting their grind, trusting their game plan, and it worked enough to where they was able to get the win. Can't really hate on them. It was a fun, entertaining game. The Kings are actually up 2-0 in this season series. They play two more times later this year before the playoffs start. Both of these teams have a chance to be in the playoffs. The Warriors' twin chances are dwindling a little bit, but they played a better game than they did the other one. That wasn't that hard to do, but I liked a lot of the things that the Warriors did. The Kings just found a way to just be unstoppable at the right time, and it was smart because it won them the game. But Kevon Looney left the game. He had a little illness or something like that. So he only played 9 minutes, even though he did start. He was 0-3 from the field, 2 rebounds, 2 personal fouls. He was a +6 and plus minus, no points. Andrew Wiggins was balling. Somebody needed to step up. Besides Steph Curry, a couple guys did, but none of them had the game that Wiggins had. He was 8 of 20. He was attacking the rim, trying to get layups, doing all different types of shots in the paint, and it was dropping. He also was 5 of 11 from three. They basically was saying, Wiggins, you can take it. And some of them he just took because he felt like he was going to make it anyway, even if a defender was right in front of him. And he was knocking them down too, honestly. And he was 4 or 5 from the free throw line. But 6 rebounds for him. Three of them was offensive, 3 assists, 1 steal, 3 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, -8 plus -25 points. It was just good to see him do that. He does this every once in a while where he looks like the number one pick that we all knew, even on the defensive end. And it's not that he's inconsistent. It's just hard to be a great player each and every night, especially as you get older, because even Steph Curry is having struggles with that this season. But one thing I said, Steph is going to have to trust his teammates more, and he's going to have to be a willing passer more with this version of the team because they're all going to focus in on Steph. I said that before the season even started, and it just became reality that you might have to get 12, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15 assists just for this team to function the right way because somebody has to be a threat and somebody has to really be a scorer. If Andrew Wiggins and Buddy Hield ain't playing like all stars, then they're not going to win a lot of games. And that's why they're below 500 because Buddy Hield was playing at all-star level and so was Steph Curry, and Wiggins was just defending and scoring, and it was working out. When Draymond goes down, they not facilitating as good. The offense don't flow as good, and it's because other guys are more ball stopper. And Wiggins can be a ball stopper sometimes too, because he either want to score or he's just gonna try to keep trying to get to the basket. Then he'll pass out, and then the guy gonna be right near a shooter, so it's not really an open look. And that's just how the offense has been going. But Steph, he didn't play well when it comes to dominance. This is a game that when he went out the game, the offense just was stuck. The fourth quarter, they actually was able to play without Steph and get back in it. But Steph didn't really take him over the top and was the closer for them tonight, which ended up being a little unfortunate for the Warriors fans because they did have the lead in the fourth quarter for a little bit. But he had 14 +2 and plus minus 1 personal foul, 3 turnovers. He had a double-double with 12 assists. 3 rebounds, one of them was offensive, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 1 of 4 from three, 6 of 11 from the field. And Buddy Hield, he tried. He was 5 of 9 from three, 6 of 12 from the field. He did have 3 rebounds, one of them was offensive, 1 assist. He had 3 steals, 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls, +3 and plus minus. He was excited. He was playing hard. He was trying to find a way to help this team win. Just didn't happen. Gary Payton, second, he played 13 minutes. That wasn't enough. He was 3 of 6 from the field, 1 of 3 from the 3-point line, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. He had 6 rebounds, one was offensive, 1 assist, 4 turnovers, 3 personal fouls, -2 and plus -8 points. Lindy Waters was 1 of 2 from the field. It was a three that he took and made, and the other one he missed. Two assists, one block, one turnover, one personal foul, -10 and plus minus. Trace Jackson Davis didn't start tonight. They went with Kevon Looney, but he ended up getting 24 minutes anyway because he ended up exiting in the game. But he was 4-6 from the field. He did grab 8 rebounds, 3 of them was offensive. 2 assists, 1 steal, 4 personal fouls. That's just too many in 24 minutes. -2 and plus minus 11 points. As long as he's contributing good enough when he's on the court outside of fouling, I think this is an okay game for him. 11 points, 8 rebounds, and a steal and 2 assists in 24 minutes is really good minutes. Santos was doing the best he could to shoot the ball. It worked tonight. He was 4 or 5 from three. He finished 6 or 9 from the field. 5 rebounds, one of was offensive, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, 16 points. This really was a good role player tonight, and he was ready to shoot the ball when he had the chances. Quentin Post, he was 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 4 from three. He had 6 rebounds. One of his was offensive, 1 assist, 1 block, 1 turnover, 5 personal foul, -10 and plus minus 5 points. He did a good job for the 15 minutes that he played. Dennis Schroeder, 3 of 8 from the field, 1 of 3 from the 3-point line, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 turnovers, 3 personal fouls, -5 and plus minus 7 points. And then Moses Moody, 4 of 10 from the field, 3 of 7 from three. He did have 2 rebounds, one of them was offensive, 2 assists, 3 personal fouls, -4 and plus minus 11 points. They had 3 guys that scoring double figures off the bench. A couple guys was able to rebound and do other things well within the minutes that they played. So just a good night for their bench to a certain extent. Other guy just didn't play, was ruled out before the game with injuries, or they didn't play because the coaches made that decision. 43 of 92, 46% from the field, 22 of 48, 45% from three. 9 of 13, 69% from the free throw line. They had 44 rebounds, 31 assists, 5 steals, 2 blocks, 19 turnovers, and 27 personal fouls. And even though they competed and made the Kings really earn this win, the Kings did what they had to do to get back in the game. They did what they had to do to finish the game with the win. And that's something that they struggled to do. And ever since they had Christie, they've been playing a whole lot better, and they know what they're trying to do a lot more, and they just a lot more competitive. It's like they want to prove something, and they just didn't have that same walk and that same bravado that they have in their game right now. And it makes sense too because they've been winning a lot more. They're basically 10-2 in their last 12 games. Domantas Sabonis, 26 points plus 11 and plus minus, 2 personal fouls, 3 turnovers, 3 assists. He had 18 rebounds. Wow. 3 of them was offensive, 8 of 8 from the free throw line, 2 of 4 from three, 8 of 12 from the field. A flat out domination of a game for Sabonis, but he wasn't the only one because DeMar DeRozan, 32 points, plus 26 and plus minus, 3 personal fouls, 1 turnover, 2 blocks, 2 steals, 2 assists, and 5 rebounds. But he was 5 of 6 from the free throw line, 3 of 6 from three, and he's not even known as a 3-point shooter. And sometimes he just pulled up right in front of people's face and still splashed it. And he was 12 of 21 from the field, efficient, dominant game. Also from DeMar DeRozan. And Malik Monk, he had 20 points, -8 and plus minus, 2 personal fouls, 3 turnovers, 1 block, 3 steals. He had 9 assists. He did miss a crazy dunk that was in transition. It looked terrible for him to miss a dunk. He got a little too fancy there. But it's something that he took. 4 rebounds, one of them was offensive, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 2 of 7 from three, 7 of 15 from the field. For him, I consider that a really good game. Keegan Murray, 13 points. He really looked like he was trying to score. Missed a lot of threes, though. He was 1 of 5 from three, 6 of 11 from the field. So still a good game for him offensively. 0 of 1 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, one was offensive, 1 assist, 1 steal, 2 blocks, -6 and plus minus 13 points. I had to say that again. And then De'Aaron Fox, 2 of 11 from the field, 0 of 3 from the 3-point line, 10 of 10 from the free throw line. He was really missing a lot of shots and getting a lot of rollouts, but that didn't stop him from trying to score, where he was 10 of 10 from the free throw line. He did have 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and 1 steal, 3 personal fouls, and plus 10 and plus minus. Trey Lyles, played 17 minutes, 2 of 2 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block, 1 personal foul, +5 and +7 points. Alex Lynn played 6 minutes, 1 rebound, 1 assist for him, 2 personal fouls, +2 and +- for him, no points. Kevin Herter, he was also 0 of 2 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3. No other statistical category was impacted, so he was a -10 and +- no points. Devin Carter did get to the basket, or will make a 3. He tried to score other shots that didn't really work. He was 1 of 3 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3. He did have 1 turnover and 3 points. And then Keon Ellis hit a big 3. He was 3 of 4 from the field and 1 of 2 from 3, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 2 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, 1 personal foul, 8 points. The rest of the guys did not play. Coach's decision. They was 41 of 81, 50% from the field, 11 of 30, 36% from 3, 30 of 32, 93% from the free throw line. They did end up with 38 rebounds, 24 assists, 9 steals, 7 blocks, 8 turnovers, and 14 personal fouls. And that was the game for the Kings. They played a clean game. They played a smart game. They worked to their strengths. They made some tough shots. They made some big plays. And that was what they had to do to be able to win this one, because the Warriors really wanted to get a win too. And you can see it. You can see that they really wanted this, and how they was feeding off the Sacramento energy, even though that wasn't even their home crowd. They just showed that we can beat these guys, we can play to these guys' level, and we feel like we're going to win this game. And they got back in and they took the lead. It looked like it was going to be over. It looked like the Warriors was going to win this. It just seemed like they can shoot better threes. You trade in 2s for 3s, we'll win at that game. But then they went a little bit cold. Sacramento stepped up the defensive intensity, and it was able to barely squeeze out this win. And it's a good game. It's a good win, because the Warriors going to have to play like this, and so are the Kings, because once it's the halfway point of the season, most teams that's going all in for the playoffs going to trade their chips and build the best roster they can build and have a chance to go for a good run. And any team going to be in these teams' ways going to be getting a lot of L's. And the focus do have to be doubled, because the wins do matter most around this time, because the margin for error is less. You get stuck, or you can make a run to get higher. And if you're not doing one of the others, you're going to be rebuilding. A lot of teams going to be selling off their parts for whatever they're worth, and they might even junk the car. But it's up to them to make that decision when they want to do that. There's a lot of teams that already been doing that before the deadline even approached, and it's still 2 weeks away. So we just have to see what happens. But I liked it this game. It was fun to watch, very entertaining, and I think that a lot of people enjoyed it too. This is just my analysis on it. And other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell for more analysis. And also, if you're new to the channel, you don't know what I do conversation videos just like this. I also do breakdowns with real footage of NBA legends, also current legends, rookies, and future stars, and also do my draft and draft coverage and other things too. You can check out my channel. I have over 3,000 videos on my channel already done. And not only that, I also have my social medias. If you want to see something different or to get to know me a little bit more, you can check out my social medias. They're also on my channel. Not only that, y'all stay blessed up. The work week is almost done. It's going to be a grind to get there, but we know how it works by now. Thank y'all for putting analysis inside y'all daily routine. Thank y'all for continuing to check on the channel or listening to the podcast. Any type of support is good support, especially when you're trying to make a movement like mine to only get bigger and get better. Let's have a better 25 than we did in 2015. That's the only goal for this channel. Huge year for my channel that year. Really set the standard of what I can and I want to do, and I only been expanding it since then. And now I'm making videos on a daily basis, and that's something that I wanted to do back then, but a lot of things kind of confused stuff and messed stuff up back then. But that's not our mentality in 2025. Let's do better. Other than that, enjoy your day and stay blessed up, and I'll see you guys hopefully later today with more analysis going for now.